So as we think about roads, and the reason I think apprenticeships are like roads is because first, roads require planning. You need to know where they're coming from and where they're going. You need to know the populations that are going to use those roads and the destinations that those roads are going to access. And ultimately, you want to design a road that that'll accommodate the most traffic that it possibly can. And you need to know who needs to be at the table to plan those roads and build those roads. And once those roads are planned and they're built, then the next step is that people need to be able to navigate those roads. Roads need drivers, right? So people need to know that the road exists. They need to know how to get on the road. They need to know where they can get off the road. They need to know how one road is connected to another. And so as you think about apprenticeship and you think about educator apprenticeships, think about how they can be stacked and packed along the way. Imagine a high school CTE student who's maybe in a teacher academy or an early childhood education program. That student's engaging in work-based learning, right, as part of their CTE program. They're ultimately going to graduate having done some work-based learning with young people potentially as part of those programs. They're going to have a high school diploma. And they could be hired as a support staff member of a school, of your school, of a district, right? The district that they went to K through 12 in. And ultimately, they can work towards a paraprofessional certification through a paraprofessional apprenticeship program. They're earning and learning, avoiding that crushing student loan debt that many of us have actually experienced. And when they complete that para program, they're going to be a fully certified paraprofessional. They're also potentially going to have an associate's degree. They can stay and continue employment as a paraprofessional when they complete, or they could continue down the road and enter into a teacher apprenticeship program to become a highly qualified, certified classroom teacher. But ultimately, that specialization, that road, that highway can continue so that that person can continue to grow and develop as part of your district, as part of the education system that they grew up in. Ultimately, that means that the population that's teaching our kids, that's working with our kids, looks and has the same lived experience as the kids that they are teaching because they're from that community. Because ultimately, good roads, good apprenticeship systems are easy to navigate. They handle a lot of traffic and they're connected.